Hey guys, in this video today we'll be showing you what we did in Porto, Portugal. Spent 2 days there and just want to show you the sights that we saw and things that we did. So here we go. Starting at the airport, you have to take the train into the inner city. So we got these cards right here. €7 for public transport for a day. This is the train right here. They are yellow and we're taking this to Trinidade, the main station. So out here in Trinidade, we want to find some food. So we landed at Restaurante Lameiras. And with the restaurant's location, there was a lot going on. It was pretty busy during this lunch hour, but we got these fries and meats. And then we paid using cash and by ripping off the corner of the table. Quite interesting. Next up, taking the bus. So they do have these yellow terminal machines you do have to tap on, but you don't have to tap off. And then at the bus stop, we did see this guy playing with pigeons. While on the bus, we passed by Praca da Liberdade, which is a huge square with a fountain in the middle as well as a horse statue. Passing along the city, it does have a lot of interesting architecture which you can glaze at. And it does have a bunch of different things going on. Cars, people, trains, buses, everything. This is one of my favorite buildings in the city, but unfortunately I don't know what it's called and I couldn't find a name on Google Maps. We caught our first glimpse of the water, which I was surprised. It was brown. Then we crossed over the bridge called the Ponte Luís 1, which is interesting because it does have two roads, one on the lower level and one on the upper level. So for now we're passing on the lower level and the train passes on the upper level actually. And we got on the other side, where we could see a pretty cool view of Porto itself, as well as the Ponte Luís 1 bridge. The bus then drove up a windy road and we were able to see Porto from a higher level. We then checked in at the Holiday Inn, which is probably the widest and tallest building on the hill. It is very easy to see, very hard to miss. Very modern, pretty nice amenities, definitely would stay there again. Then went down to Jardin de Morro, which was our stop to get to see the Ponte Luís 1 once again from the higher vantage point, as well as get a view into the cable cars that cross over Porto. Then we took a 5-minute walk down to be able to see the Ponte Luís 1 and Porto from the lower level. Once again, this is a pretty nice view, and unfortunately it is not the postcard-like view where they had the blue skies and the blue waters. Would have loved to see that. Then trekked into the city. Just here to sightsee. So first off, we made it down to Praca da Liberdade, which was the same thing we passed by bus earlier. And then walked up the hill where we saw an interesting fish store. They did have a lot of sardines, dried fish, etc. all in nice wrapped cans. From there, saw one of these churches, which Porto actually has a lot of churches. They did have this fountain right here, which was next to a popular livraria. Then passed by the Igreja de Carmo, which was one of the more popular churches. Next up, the Igreja de Santa Clara, which unfortunately we were not able to enter. Next to that was a series of steps, of which there were a lot of abandoned houses, but ultimately once you get down there, you're able to see a beautiful view of Porto. Notice this. This house is bricked all the way in from the windows, doors, etc. Now here's a view from the other side of Porto. So earlier we were on the other side of Ponte Luís 1. But this is just to give you a different view of it. From there, went to the Bolhao stop. And this is where we saw much of the shopping district in Porto. Also, we saw Via Catarina shopping, which had these interesting sideways stacked human bodies. Then we tried Fabrica de Nata, which has pastel de nata, which that is an egg tart. These things are super awesome. They have flaky crusts and amazing egg type filling, which is exposed. This is what they look like when they're cooked. And they're about €1 each. I definitely would go here again, and I ate a lot of these while in Portugal. Then they had these in a supermarket at 35 cents, which is, a third of the price, but the quality was different. The next day, woke up, went into the city once again so we could make it to the beach. This is Foz do Duoro, which is a coastal city in Porto, where the main attraction is the beach. The waters are definitely a much different color, and the waves were killer. Like, take a look at these. If you think these waves are calm, wait till we get to the lighthouse over there. Oh, look at the wave over there. And yes, there are signs that say danger waves and danger splash, danger the waves might take you away, etc. It was crazy. Like, these waves weren't even the tallest that they could be. The shopping mall was nearby, so we went down to NorteShopping, which has Zara, Primark, etc. But if I can wrap up the main points, definitely go down to the Ponte Luís one and see the view from both the top level and the bottom level. But yeah guys, that's it. Do that and eat some egg tarts and you're good. That's Porto, Portugal in 2 days. If you guys like this video, please drop a like, please comment with your thoughts, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.